Welcome to Lubbock, Texas, and the home field of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium. As we'll see the number 24th ranked team in the country, the Cincinnati Bearcats, taking on the 9th ranked team, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Red Raiders will kick this deep to start us off. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. The receiver grabs it. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
So it's second down and long here from the 13. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Scanning the field. It's Sorsby. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch is made down the middle. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
On first down, it's play action. Short pass finds the tight end. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Getting set. Here's second down. Takes the ball and heads to the left. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Great job here as a play caller. You come out in the opening drive, you want to establish a little bit of an aggressive nature, and you hit some big plays here downfield. Great way to start this game.
And the Bearcats looking to keep this drive rolling. First down, looking to throw the football. They don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Walker. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The 8th play of this opening drive, but it's third and long. To throw, it's Sorsby. Running back grabs it on a screen. And they bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up fourth down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. Oh, and he knocks it right through. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Williams. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Grab behind the line. It's Junior. And the tackle is made. Not the big play they were looking for, but a pretty solid gain.
Early on in a football game, the offense always wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm to their offense. That time, just a simple screen to the running back, and they build some confidence on this first drive with a nice play.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Makes the grab. It's Carter. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Cincinnati in front at the moment. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Makes the grab. It's Douglas. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's a good throw off the play fake. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
The Red Raiders line up on 1st and 10 now. Dropping back, it's Morton. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
That completion makes it second and medium. Looking to throw again. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Hudson. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
And the Red Raiders will look to convert here on fourth down. Here's the option play. Pitch play to the back. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option.
Well, it wasn't necessarily pretty or a game changer, but those option plays are sometimes best used to just get enough to just get a first down. I think that was the thinking on this last play. The defense has to be more aware in these kind of situations.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
It's second down.
That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26. Back to throw. It's Morton. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try.
For the extra point.
Kick goes through, so it's 7-3.
That makes the score. Texas Tech 7, Cincinnati 3.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Gain of 5. Brings up second down.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Second down play coming up. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. That's caught. It's Walker. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
The back catches it on that play, Chris. Kind of looked like a receiver on the way they designed that play, and I love the toe tap at the end. He's in bounds. Nice game.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. And they pick up the first on the ground. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
To the air, it's Morton. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. With the catch, it's Hudson. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The Red Raiders will have 1st and 10 here. And he'll set up to throw. Receiver makes the grab. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Grab down the middle. It's Carter. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team brings him down as the clock runs out in the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Looks like the Bearcats will kick this away to get the second half going. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the handoff. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Grab behind the line. It's Douglas. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Just a great play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a form tackle while driving the offensive player back in the process.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert a 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Looking to throw. It's Morton. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Off the play fake on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
2nd down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught in the middle. It's Hudson. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to set up a screen pass here. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And the Red Raiders hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Caught behind the line. It's Douglas. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
It can be hard sometimes in the pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
So from the 9-yard line, it's 2nd and goal. Looking downfield, it's Morton. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score. Texas Tech, 17. Cincinnati, 3.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Caldwell. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
I thought the defense was in pretty good position there. They sat back and had good coverage, eyes on the quarterback, but you almost got to just give the quarterback and the receiver credit for being able to come up with that completion.
And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. On the run, it's Walker. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Sorsby. And he dumps it off to the tight end. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down.
Well, 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Grinding away on the ground. And that run produces a decent gain. Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. They'll give it to the back. And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Chris, an interesting call here. I know they have the lead, but I thought they might throw the football. They surprised me, but you know who they didn't surprise? That defense. They were not shocked at all by the run call on 3rd down and long. They stuffed that right at the line of scrimmage.
And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. And a chance here to build the lead, make it a 3-score game in the final quarter. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wilson. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. Well, time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
Chris, we've seen backs have bad days before, but this is about as bad as it gets. This guy can't get positive yards. It's a combination of not using his vision, the offensive line not opening up any holes, and this offense as a whole is struggling, and that's why they're losing this game.
To the air, it's Sorsby. Looking for the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Allen. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on first down. Pulls it in. It's Pryor to the 45. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Bearcats come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the run here. Lets it go. Pulls it in. It's Caldwell. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Wrapped down the middle. It's Royer. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. The Bearcats are in the red zone. In the red area, it's Walker. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Back to pass. It's Sorsby. Snags the quick throw. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats.
Touchdown.
Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good. They still trail, though.
That makes the score. Texas Tech, 20. Cincinnati, 10.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today,